happening with her?
Sad?
Oh, do you think she receives sad news?
Maybe.
Maybe she failed a test? And what about these two animals here? How do you think they feel?
Curious? I mean, like, one is curious and one, I don't know.
It's like the cat is looking at the horse, like, what are you doing? And the horse is like, I just wanna touch you, cuddle you.
I don't know. Sometimes I think animals do that because they're just curious.
Very well said. Okay. What about the sky?
Mad?
That's very furious. And this guy here?
Annoyed or just gave up?
Yeah. Does he look bored?
Maybe that.
Yeah, maybe. Okay. What is one of your happiest memories that you can remember?
Well, it's not the happiest. I don't know. Some people don't have that much common sense nowadays. I was trying to be rude. Some of them are nice, but some of them just not.
Mm-hmm.
They do have that popular girl humor. I mean, like, I'm being honest. I'm not trying to be nothing. Come on.
Mm-hmm. That's okay. I love your honesty. And tell me, what kind of things makes you feel happy? Like, what do you need to do that actually makes you feel happy and enjoy life?
I don't know. If I make someone laugh, then I'll be happy with it.
Oh, and what do you normally do to make other people laugh?
I don't know. Sometimes I just do dumb stuff. I don't even know that what I'm doing. Sometimes I just, doze off and then keep saying her for the fifth time in front of a teacher. I mean, like,
Yes.
it's embarrassing, but at least it's easy to, forget some.
Yeah, it's okay. And what do you usually do when you are feeling bored?
Just draw.
Okay. And what things do you find boring? What makes you feel bored?
I don't know. Having a group of friends, but except chatting and, having fun like the others, you just sat there and, look at nothing while just in our own little world. I guess that's kind of boring.
Mm-hmm. And do you feel like adult conversations are boring?
What's that?
Adult, like when older people speak, they have a conversation. Do you find that boring?
Well, it depends on the topic, but no.
Okay. What about going shopping?
I mean, like, if there was with someone I like to be around with, then yeah, sure.
Okay. What about waiting in a queue for like 1 or 2 hours?
If I have someone to chat with, then it's fine. I can talk for an hour, but if there's not,
Yeah.
then it's kind of just awkward.
Yeah. We'll see. And what do you usually do when you're free? Sorry, what do you? When was the last time you felt totally exhausted? Do you know what the word exhausted means?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, I mean, when you're dizzy, having a headache, but also having a flu at the same time, except you don't really want to tell your parents about it because you don't want to taste the medicine. And also you're
Oh
picky.
gosh.
Yeah, I'm that
Yeah.
person. But yeah. So I have this one time I have to explain to my father again and again and again. Like, I understand that yelling our voice is very bad. But like explaining for the seventh time when I literally have a headache and a flu. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like, it only happened for a few minutes before it just vanished away.
Okay. Well, okay. Thank you for sharing that. And what is something that made you feel so tired? Okay, I know you just mentioned so, but is there anything at school that makes you that makes you tired?
I don't know. People? No, no, no. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
like, I'm not that annoying, rude, nosy person, but
Yeah.
it's like I know that some people hate me, but do not act like I'm just in the jungle or something. Like people have common sense, so does the other people on the internet and the web. What does that mean to do? And besides, I think society always think that people on the internet is always the nice and angel, like always perfect and stuff, and don't have to be
Yeah.
bad. But come on, society, people change, people grow. Let them just know stuff. They ain't gonna be a childish one either. Like, come on, can I just be in a trend? Can I just fit in? Like, dude,
Exactly.
I'm growing up, so just
Exactly.
let me grow.
If Yeah, everybody is. Everybody is growing up, and everybody has their opinion. So yeah, let them feel the way they want to feel. Okay, I like that. And tell me, do you often feel stressed?
I do.
And why?
When
What
I
causes you to feel stressed?
Well, when I'm stressed, it's probably about tests or something like that. But I think all people will experience it anyway. But I mean, like, the reason I think I'm gonna be stressed is when I was sitting next to someone I'm really uncomfortable with. Not rude or
Yeah.
anything, except that one person is just a bit too much. They're just too sweet. No, I mean, like, oh, you're too sweet, I hate you immediately. But it's they're like they sit next to me and they always, ask obvious questions and clings to my arm. Too uncomfortable.
Okay. Yes. And tell me, Jenny, do you think all animals have feelings?
Of course they do.
And why do you say that?
Cause that's how I see on the internet.
Oh, okay. And I also believe that because I have a dog, and my dog shows emotion, shows affection towards me. Like she will come and like kiss me or like lick me, or she will um, give me her paw, and or she will want me to scratch her back. Yes. Um, and do reptiles and insects have feelings? What do you think?
Maybe, but it's kind of tricky to know.
Hmm. Let's take a snake for example. Do you think a snake has feelings?
Yeah, but except if
Mm.
I just don't know when they are angry and when they're just sad, because it's
Ah,
just a little bit mixed up.
okay, perfect. And have you ever felt very scared in your life?
Hmm, maybe.
And can you remember why or what happened that made you feel like that?
Well, I don't want to share much here because I think I'm gonna make someone uncomfortable. But like, I'm just trying to show how I feel. You know.
Yeah, no, but nobody's judging you. You're allowed to share.
So I think when I was little, you know, my parents used to argue each other all day. So I got very uncomfortable and sometimes I would hide in my room and try my best to focus on the internet, watch stuff to distract myself. But those stopped, so I guess I'm more comfortable with my parents now.
Oh, that's perfect. So now you know how to deal with it. Okay, excellent. Thank you for sharing that, Jenny. And how can you help cheer up a sad person? If you see one of your friends are really, really sad, what can you do to help to cheer them up?
But I don't know if they're really, really sad. I'll bring them to somewhere where peaceful and it's just the two of us, and I can ask them how they feel and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Talk about the feelings. That's a good one. Okay. Um, and tell me what kind of things make you feel irritated? What things irritate you?
Oh no. Do you know those type of people who just, saw something and then they just said the most bland joke ever and all of the group laugh?
Yeah. Yeah.
So uncomfortable. I hate those people. But like still I just hope somewhat way they could just rethink if it a common senses or not, if this is normal for them to do that. Cause like
Mm-hmm.
come on, you ain't gonna do that all day. It's just so boring.
Mm-hmm. Very true. And tell me, what do you do when you get angry?
Just kind of zip myself. But if I'm at home and I was with my mother and it was
Mm-hmm.
and my father was at work or sleeping, because I know that my dad would just tell me, oh, people like that, they soon change, you don't have to do that, or that's not me, you can't say that. you know I know that, I mean, like, I can't say things like that, but still it's kind of hurt a little. So I just tell how I
Yeah.
feel to my mother.
Okay, perfect. And hmm, have you ever had the feeling of loneliness? You know what is lonely?
No. Oh wait, yeah.
Okay. Have you ever felt lonely? Like you're just by yourself and you felt like, oh, there's nobody around you. I felt like that before.
Yeah, me too. But also, it only does happen when, I lost, you know, I don't know. It's like just in a blink of an eye, my friend was gone, so I have to search for them.
Okay. Oh, your friends were gone. Okay, like quickly. And then what happened when you found them? Did you feel relieved?
Yeah, I did, because if I can't find them, then it will be so awkward because I stand there and wait for the hope to came to me that I actually found them.
Okay, fantastic. Well, shit. And oh, when was the last time you were surprised? Like you were really surprised by someone's behavior or something that someone did?
Well, I'm always surprised if this is the most gentlest person ever to literally burst out like that. But I can't literally blame them for everything they did, because I have to understand what is the environment is around them. Just
Mm-hmm.
don't make it immediate blame. Just, have to understand, because you don't want to be the bad society. You want to be the good side. Understandable. And, you know, the one thing I'm surprised the most is the neighbor kids. I never touch or laid my hands on the neighbor kid at all. Not even my
Yeah,
soul wanted to step into their house or even want to look eye contact, because if I do that, I would have chills run over my body. But like
yeah,
every time I go to the front door, just to chill or stuff, or watch some shorts, the neighbor kid, the youngest one, will literally scream at the top of their lungs. Like
Oh,
they act like they're in a
why?
horror movie. Like for sake.
Yeah.
And also they tell their moms like, mom, she that. Like I didn't even notice that child before it literally screamed like as if they got
Yeah,
mug or something. Like, come on, I'm just trying to rest here. And also, it's
yeah,
like, isn't this my house? I can do whatever I want, and yet they acting like I just robbed them.
exactly. You didn't even touch them or went even near them.
But now my mom says, oh, don't do that. They're just young. And, my mom's sibling used to do that when stranger walk past the house. Now I understand that because stranger, but this kid
Yeah.
know my face, know my name, and I have been seeing and noticed this kid be living next or in front of my house for one
Yeah.
for 1 year now. Like, isn't it just obvious?
Exactly. It doesn't make sense.
Like, come on, the more
It's
it cry, the more it blame on me, the more I just get so
and
uncomfortable
how
and exhausted by all their habits.
I can understand that. And tell me, Jenny, how old is this child? Do you perhaps know?
I don't know. It's not at school yet because, every time I'm ready for
Ah,
school, it's still there, laughing, chatting it ass off, talking about their life stuff. Oh my gosh. I wish I could just go back.
oh gosh, so this is like a toddler.
Yeah, it's just a toddler, not even
Yeah.
in kindergarten yet, I think.
Oh, goody goodness. Okay. Well, you know what? Well, clearly they find you intimidating, but it's not your fault, Jenny. It's not your fault. Okay. Some kids, they are just like that. So they feel intimidated when they see someone. But now the person has seen you, the toddler has seen you for a very long time and very often. So it's strange behavior from that child.
Yeah.
So don't be bothered by that.
No, no.
Okay.
The only
And then
thing
tell me, yeah,
the,
tell me.
the only thing I'm bothered is about how the parents will expect me to behave. Like, I don't know, guys. I don't know. But like every time that child blame on me for nothing but atoms on air around me, it literally blame me for
Yeah,
everything when it saw me.
yeah.
Okay, what
Just
did I say
just
he is
ignore it,
it? I know
Jenny.
that. I
Just
know that.
ignore it.
But the most I'm scared or worried the most is I think the parents gonna think that I'm the bad influence around here and will tell the other neighbor that I'm the bad one.
Oh,
Which I'm gonna tell you,
but you're not.
it's already happened. They rumored it all. Like, oh my, it's like
It's okay,
it's a
Jenny.
reason.
Let them rumor. You know what? At the end of the day, you know what? Everybody grows up. Everybody becomes an adult, and you will see. Time will tell. And the thing is, unfortunately, you can't make people believe otherwise. Okay, people are gonna say and think what they want to, and you know
Yeah,
what? That's not you. That's on them.
but I told my mom to never help that neighbor again or even give neighbor something treasure, like, because like my mom work
Yeah.
in a Korean company, so that means she have cash, like literally, so she can buy anything and give it to someone. And I she did told me that she gave a gift to that neighbor, so I got a little annoyed, but shrug it off because it's a sweet gesture. Why would I be so rude? But the more I know how that habits of that neighbor is so bad, I whisper to my
Yeah.
mother to stop immediately. It's like suffering
No,
me. And
I know. And did she stop? And did your mom stop giving?
she not, and she understand how I feel, so she stopped. But I hope she did and
Okay.
not gonna do it behind my back.
Okay. No, I think your mom is a great person, and I think she will stop because she knows how you feel about it. Okay. But well said, Jenny. That was really good. I like the way you speak about feelings. You're very expressive, and it was well said. Thank you, Jenny. That was a really good speaking activity. Okay. Now moving on to our reading part for today. Okay, let me just quickly give me 1 second. Okay, there we go. Okay, you know how we work with this. So you're going to read and then choose the correct option.
So this is your chance to win 100 euro. You must be under 18 years old to enter to win the prize. Read a short story about a magical place which with magical people. Please take your entry to Mr. Smith's office before 4 p.m. on Friday. So to win 100 euro, must be under 18 years old to enter. So short story about magical place with magical people. What does that mean with magical people?
With magical people. I'm not too sure about the like people who you met and they were so inspiring.
Oh, okay. So C.
Excellent. 2.
Wanted, we need someone to look after our garden during the summer. You need to cut the grass and clear the leaves. Your service will be needed twice a week on Tuesday and Fridays. Please call us for more information on 888-1115. Ow. Someone to look our garden. Need to cut the grass and clear the leaves. Service will need twice a week on Tuesday and Friday. Please call us for more information. Only more information. Work tightly weekly throughout summer period. So twice a week, twice weekly, Tuesday and Friday, summer period. B.
B. A. 3.
Hi Andrew, do you still have the geography book I lent you last week? I need it back urgently. I have a test next week and my teacher said that information in that book will be used. Please can you bring it to me? Me, thanks Peter. So still have the geography I lent you last week. Yeah, back urgently I have test next week and my teacher said that the information in that book will be used. I lent you last week, so they gave it to them or they borrowed to them.
So you still have to do. So they gave it to them. So they still need to give it back.
So yeah, okay. Honey, not C, not B, maybe A.
A. 4.
Non-stop trains. Trains will not be stopping at the next station today. This is because there is a flood at the entrance of the station. Our staff are working on the problem now. We hope that trains will stop there tomorrow. Trains will be stopping at the next station. There's flood entrance of the station. Staff are working on the problem. Hope trains will start there tomorrow. Nothing is being done at the moment to solve the issue. Okay. Trains will not run until the station open again tomorrow. B. When we're not
Yes.
stopping. Okay.
Which one?
B.
B. Okay. Number 5.
John, when you go to town today, can you get me a few things? I need a packet of flour, a bottle of blue top milk, and a packet of sugar. If they don't have blue top, please get green top. Thanks, Mom. You go to town today, can you get me a few things? Need a packet of flour, bottle of blue top milk, and a packet of sugar. B.
B. Okay. Excellent. Okay. Now, For each question, choose the correct answer. The people below all want to go on a cruise ship. Ooh, have you ever been on a cruise ship?
No.
Okay, neither have I. There are descriptions of 8 different cabins which they can choose from. Decide which cabin would be the most suitable for the following people. Okay, Jenny, so I'm going to do this. There we go. So let's start with A. Can you read the first cabin?
The standard cabin is the cheapest cabin on the ship. It's an inside cabin, which means it doesn't have any windows. There are 2 beds on top of the other. The toilet includes a shower and a sink. There isn't a wardrobe or just a drawers. This is
Drawers.
drawers. This is great.
Drawers where you pull out something to put clothes in.
Yeah. This is great for great for people who want to save money and only sleep in the cabin.
Okay, so what type of cabin is A?
It's the cheapest cabin on the ship.
Yeah. B.
The Standard Plus cabin is also an inside cabin that doesn't have any windows. There are 3 beds, 2 on the right and 1 on the left. There's a small wardrobe with room for a few clothes. The shower room has a toilet and a sink. This is great for family with 1 child who want a cheaper cabin.
So what type of cabin is B?
So it's just a Standard Plus cabin.
And what makes it different from A?
It's
So you can have a child.
Yeah.
So if you have a child,
only with
what
one.
What about cabin C?
The super cabin is bigger than the standard one. It has a double and a single bed. This cabin has a small window with a view of the ocean. There's a large wardrobe with drawers for your clothes. There's a toilet with a shower and sink. The fridge in the corner has cabinets, cold drinks, and snacks where you have to pay for.
Okay, so what type of cabin is C?
It's an expensive cabin.
Okay. E?
The super extra is like super cabin, but with the difference that all the drinks and snacks in the fridge are included in the price. The fridge is filled up every day. There's double and a single bed with a large wardrobe. The shower room has a toilet and a sink. The cabin has a sea view through a small window.
So what type of cabin is D?
It's more expensive than an expensive cabin, if that makes sense, and have lots of food.
Yes, got extra things. Yes. E.
The
suite?
The suite cabin has 2 separate bedrooms, both with double beds. Each room has a large wardrobe. There's access to a small balcony from both bedrooms. Each room has a large smart television. The cabin has a large shower room with a toilet and sink. The fridge has cold drinks and snacks are included in the fridge. 3 cold drinks and snacks available.
So what type of cabin is E?
It's just double, like 2 separate rooms and with their own stuff.
Okay, perfect. What about F?
The Side Plus is similar to the side cabin. The difference is that one of the bedrooms is bigger than and has a sofa next to the door to the balcony. Each room has a double bed in a wardrobe. The toilet has a large shower and a sink. The drinks and snacks in the fridge aren't included in the price.
So what type of cabin is F?
It is similar to side cabins, but it is that one room is bigger and has a sofa to the balcony.
Okay, and G?
The deluxe cabin is one of the best cabin on the ship. It has 4 rooms, 2 bedrooms, a bathroom, and a living room. The living room has a sofa and a large table. The balcony also has a large table with chairs. The snacks and drinks are free. The bathroom has a large bath and a shower unit.
Okay, so what type of cabin is G?
Um, is the best cabin on the ships like the expensive cabin one, except it's have more expensive but more beautiful stuff.
Okay, and then A, and then H.
The deluxe supper meals
Super.
super meals includes in your cabin a way to bring the food straight to the table in your cabin. There are two bedrooms with a double bed and a living room. The bathroom has a large bath and a shower. There's a lar- there's a large balcony with a large table and chairs. The fridge in the living room is full of snacks and drinks and are included in the price.
So as you can see, the cabins go from very standard to more luxurious. Okay. So can you read for us what type of cabin does John need?
John is traveling with his older brother and his girlfriend. They would like to see the sea from the cabin and have a place for their clothes. They want they want to be able to have something to drink or treat or eat in the cabin and not have to pay extra. They don't want to pay for a balcony either.
Mm, either. Okay, so which one would that be? Let's start with A.
I mean, like, they like to see the sea but don't have windows, so not A. Don't have window, not B.
Okay.
C, maybe. C.
D. Right? What about Frank?
Friends that won the lottery and wants to take their family out on the best cruise. They want a cabin with more than one bedroom. Frank wants to celebrate every night in the cabin with hot meals and drinks. He also wants a large balcony. Okay,
Mm,
so
3.
not okay, not each. I mean, like maybe expensive ones, perfect for family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So they want large balconies. It has 4 rooms, 2 bedrooms. G.
E. Okay. Donna.
Wait, 4 rooms, 2 bedrooms. That doesn't make sense.
Right.
Maybe I'll just do it later.
Okay. How about Donna?
Donna is traveling on her own for her 16th birthday. She wants to spend every little money. She doesn't mind not seeing the sea from the cabin. She's she's planning to spend most of the time showing the entertainment on the ship. She'll only go to the cabin at night.
So she doesn't mind having a window.
Okay, doesn't mind. She likes to spend every little money. Doesn't
She
mind
wants to
not seeing
save.
the sea.
She wants to save. She wants to spend very little money. So she wants to save money.
Okay. Parents spend most of the time during the payment on the ship. Standard A.
Yeah. Well done. Jane.
Shane's grandma is celebrating her 16th birthday with her husband and granddaughter. On a cruise, Shane would like a separate bedroom in the cabin. She also doesn't want meals in her cabin but wants a living area. Living area. Oh yeah, a living room. separate room in the cabin. So 2 rooms with a double bed. So H.
H.
Wait. She doesn't want meals in the cabin, but this is thousands of meals. No. No, not that. E.
Which one? E.
Wait, free costumes and snacks. She doesn't want meals, but cold drinks and snacks are just treats.
Exactly.
So the treats count as meals.
Which one?
E.
E. Okay. What about Andrew?
Andrew's traveling with his dad and they want to be very comfortable with double bed each in different rooms would be perfect. He would like to have a small balcony in his bedroom. They might need drinks and snacks from the fridge. Double bed each with different room would be perfect, like small balcony. It's a small balcony. I mean, like, Andrew is almost like he's gonna take everything except the poorest one, but I don't know. Not F.
Okay.
Two separate rooms, both with double beds. Each room has a wardrobe. There's access to small balcony from both bedrooms. So E, that one.
Okay, so yeah, this one should be E, and then what about this one?
So doesn't what means not F and E? Okay. Not D. Has a double and single bed. Double and single bed, what does that mean?
Do you have one double bed, okay, with 2 people can sleep on, and one single bed with 1 person can sleep on?
Okay. So for 2 people? So C?
Yeah. Okay, now we have done those. What about this one, Frank?
He like a large balcony, so let's go to F. Go to the balcony and last shower sinks. Maybe F.
F. Okay. Now, we're going to do the reading part, getting a weekend job. Okay, let me just make this bigger. Okay, can you read for us the article?
Last summer, I wanted to start earning money so I could save to go on holiday with my friends. But if you're under 18, you're limited to what jobs you can do. I applied for jobs at a few shops in my neighborhood, but none of them had any job for teen. I thought I would never find a weekend jobs. Then one day my mom gave me the local newspaper and showed me an advertisement for the local zoo. They were looking for teenagers to work at the weekend, so I immediately applied for that job online. Within a few days, I got a phone call asking me to go for an interview.
Interview, I put.
But I put on my best clothes and went to the zoo office the next day to meet the manager. The interview must have gone very well because I got the job. He asked me if I could start following Saturday, and of course I said yes. On Saturday morning, I got up very early and went to the zoo. I was there too early and the gates were still locked. At 9 o'clock, the manager arrived to open the zoo. He took me to the staff room and gave me a uniform which I had to put on over my normal clothes. He also gave me a pair of boots. He told me that the ground was wet and dirty everywhere, so I would need them. My first job was to clean the elephant house. It was great fun, but because I was with another girl that had been working there for several months, she was really friendly and gave me lots of tips. And there were two baby elephants trying to play with us. They were very, very funny. My colleague Ruth told me that our next job was to clean the lion cage. I was really scared, but luckily the lion wasn't in the cage at that point. It's been a couple of months since I started my weekend job, and each week I am taken to work with other animals and people. I really love it.
Okay, perfect. So, Jenny, we're going to stop here. So, I'm going to send you these to do, okay, in your
Wait,
own time. So, Jenny, did you enjoy today's session?
but could I have a warning? I don't know. This is might be like should be saying this to a teacher, but can you do something to remove the name that said Peter? Cause in Vietnam, Peter in slang word in Vietnam is somehow another way to say a male private body. So some use that name to insult others. So can you just remove that?
Oh,
And
yeah.
maybe every time some of my friends laugh at the name Peter and they laugh at that, maybe maybe
Yeah.
you understand, cause yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, not a problem. Thank you so much. Well, I will tell them to remove that because they design it. So I will tell them. But thank you for telling me that, Jenny. You must have a great day, and then I'll see you next time.
Bye bye.